Social media platforms are designed to be addictive and designed to get kids hooked. They interfere with healthy eating and sleeping habits. It's not a matter of willpower. Social media platforms want to keep kids on them as long as possible. This has resulted in a mental health crisis and contributed to children experiencing body dysmorphia, self-harm, and suicide. Manitoba Premier Coon recently announced that his province will be the first to ban social media and AI chatbots for children under the age of 16. Cybersecurity expert David Shipley recommended on CBC's Information Morning that the New Brunswick government follow Manitoba's lead. Will the Premier join Coon in banning social media and AI chatbots for children?
Thank you very much, Madam Speaker, and thank you very much to the member opposite for the question, because she raises an issue that is on a lot of parents' minds, a lot of people's minds in our province, across our country, and around the world. We've been certainly watching very closely what Australia has done as they moved to restrict access with an age gate to social media platforms. We think what Manitoba is proposing is really interesting, and we have a team that's looking right now at the various policy mechanisms that we might have available at our disposal to do exactly what the member opposite is asking. We need to make sure that our kids are protected from what we see to be a really complicated environment that has significant mental health harms. And this is something that we're wrestling with personally at home. Everyone knows I have a 14-year-old, a 12-year-old, an 8-year-old, none of whom have devices and limited access to these accounts, but it keeps us up the kind of exposure that our kids are getting to the system. So it's something that our team is looking at right now.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I look forward to hearing the Premier bring something forward to bring this ban into effect. In the meantime, our kids are still being exposed to these things in school. The use of social media and generative AI chatbots have been largely unregulated and are generating more wealth and power for the tech billionaire oligarchy. Enough is enough. We know and they know the harm the products are having on our kids. And the research is showing that using AI contributes to cognitive impairment, and experts are raising concerns about the long-term impacts on brain development. As the Premier referenced, Australia is seeing some early signs of success with their ban, with the number of children using Snapchat decreasing by 40% since January. Will the Minister of Education at least take the first step by banning social media and AI chatbots in schools, as has been proposed by Manitoba's Education Minister?
Thank you, Madam Speaker, and thank you to the member opposite for the opportunity to talk about how we are managing this complex question within our schools. And I can say that, yes, we take this very seriously because we know that this is a reality that we need to contend with, and our students are faced with this all the time. And we also recognize that there is some good use to them. These tools can be used to help with learning, to assist with learning difficulties, and also to create dynamic learning environments. So that's why we are focused on using AI, chatbots, all of these tools in an ethical and responsible way, which is why we have a policy that does just that, to be able to take the good parts and to use those in a responsible learning environment, but also managing the distractions and the harmful impacts that these can have. So we're striking a balance with this one. Thank you,
Madam Speaker, the list of major problems with the use of these tools is long, and it's actually listed on the government's website. And while Manitoba is protecting kids, the whole government's new digital literacy curriculum is going in the opposite direction. We need to think about children who are young. For example, it suggests kindergarten students use AI tools to come up with ideas or prompts to explore or represent simple data. Isn't that what their brains are for? As the mom of a child starting kindergarten this year, I'm extremely concerned about this push to have kids use AI instead of learning how to think, starting in kindergarten. Will the Minister of Education press stop on the new AI curriculum and instead consult with parents, classroom teachers, and students about how to ban social media and AI chatbot use in the classroom and invest in things to foster the ability for kids to engage with the real world without relying on devices?
Madame la Présidente, Et merci à la membre de l'opposition pour l'opportunité d'en parler justement. Nous, de ce côté ici, au niveau du ministère, on est très inquiets pour le développement des enfants. On est très inquiets pour leur acquisition de la langue, la numératie, la littératie. Et c'est justement pour ça qu'on est en train de regarder comment ces outils ici peuvent être utilisés de façon éthique et responsable. Puis, absolument, il faut mettre des balises. Il faut mettre des balises pour sécuriser les enfants qui sont encore en développement, les plus jeunes. Puis c'est exactement pour ça qu'on développe des politiques puis des plateformes pour guider cette utilisation-là. Comme parent, je suis également inquiète pour l'utilisation des écrans dans les écoles. C'est justement pour ça qu'on parle avec nos partenaires pour être capable de développer une approche qui va utiliser les bonnes parties parce que ces choses-là existent dans notre société, mais de protéger les enfants de l'impact négatif. Merci beaucoup, Madame.